All right, we're out at our pond here again today. I don't know how long it's been since we've actually videoed out here, but we waited just a little bit longer than I wanted to actually try to catch a bass. Just when that sun comes up across the top of those trees and it gets a lot of light here on the water, it's hard to get them to hit, especially top water, obviously. So I'm gonna go with something, a little Rapala lure that'll go just under the water. I got my doubts about catching one, but I was out here the other evening and I caught one that probably weighed about a pound or so and just thick across the back. And I know I've been telling you all about that special feed I've been feeding them, you know, which I'll have to send you to another review to look at that. But we're very proud, very excited about that fishing feed we're feeding, and these fish are growing like crazy. So on this particular lure, I haven't really set my rod and reel up, or actually my reel, to throw a lighter tackle like this. I fished this weekend with the same Dow Tatula down at the Port St. Joe Bay. So had a lot heavier bait on it. So I'm kind of still sort of setting it up so I don't backlash. Not exactly sure. There we go. I got it a little farther like I wanted to. Let's see, I'm gonna try to throw over into that shade and see what I can do. Again, these bass in this pond are not super aggressive except on feed. I feed them so often that they're not used to me throwing at them with something like this, and I'm just not sure what they think of it. Let me come over here and see if I can pull it down that line just a little bit. I'm kind of a right-handed guy. I like to reel from the right hand, so I'll change that in just a minute. Let's see what happens here. Oh, look at there, guys. Hey, look at there. That bass got it. I was intending on getting a brim. There we go. Hey, look at there. And this is what we were wanting to do, but I just didn't have the right bait. First cast. So, there we go. Look at that, guys. And this is the problem here with a treble hook. A friend of mine, Mike Carpenter. Mike, you got to give me a thumbs up for this one. He was down at the bay. I went fishing with him last weekend, as a matter of fact. This didn't happen on our trip, but on a previous trip, he was trying to get a treble hook out of a fish, and he was not using pliers, he was using his fingers, and the fish jumped, and oh well, I was going to show that to you and I dropped him. Fish jumped, hook went all the way through his finger. He had to go to the hospital to get it out. So that is a lesson for me as well. I use pliers to get those treble hooks out. Let's see if that happens again just that quick. That was almost easy. So might be doing a little bit of a review on this bait, this little Strike King. Let's see what happens here again. So that you know what I'm talking about, and if you're a fisherman, you know this, but I always, on my rod and reels that are spinning reels, because when I'm casting with a Baitcaster, I reel with my right hand because I'm right-handed, but I can just unscrew this from the side here. I take this out, put it in the other side, and somebody's in the comments saying, okay, idiot, we know all this, but maybe there's somebody out there that just didn't know. And somebody will say, why would you want it on that side? You got to swap hands. Same reason I want it on the right side for casting. It's just preference. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock our time. It's full on sun on the water here. I'm not going to probably catch anything just throwing this, so I'm going to go grab some food. We may revisit this later. The guys said they're okay with staying. You know, we hire these guys to do a great job, and they have for us, and they're saying, hey, we'll just hang out with you the rest of the day while we shoot some other videos, and if we can get some fish being caught later in the day, we may come back. All right, guys, we're back. I want y'all to kind of notice, though, with the sun over here and getting blocked by some of these trees, if you'll just notice, to me, it's so much more beautiful out here. We already see that the water clarity, it's not the clarity's changed, it's just the way the light's hitting it, and I think these cameras are going to pick up more fish. But before we even walk out on the dock, I'm just going to just see if I can get something to hit the larger lure. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he goes, there he goes. Oh, and he comes off. Yep, I actually just then tried to do a little trick here. I was going to give him some line so I could play with him a little bit. And anytime you're using these treble hooks, or any hook really, you know, that little bit of slackness, he just threw it right out of his mouth. He was probably going to be a lot larger than the one we caught this morning. That felt good. I'm excited. Make sure y'all don't clip this out. This is not a lesson on how to catch a bass. This is me trying to catch a bass so I can show you what I'm getting out here from feeding. How about that? That's all right there. Here we go. Hey, ain't too bad. Not too bad. All right, guys, like I said, it's a lot more beautiful out here in the evenings and stuff. I casted a few times. We actually did pick up 1 or 2 bass. And now I want to just kind of show you in the evenings. They seem to respond a lot better when the sun's not high. And you're fixing to kind of see that. I believe that's quite different than what you saw earlier today. I've accomplished my goal in this video. And that video was to show you that the fish are growing. And, you know, we're using the Aquatic Nutrition Giant Fish Grower. We sell that on our webpage. See, you're starting to see they're even coming around here. I'm trying to end the video, and I get so excited about the fish here. You can tell that I hope you can tell that I really enjoy this, and I love being able to come out and do this kind of thing. We want to suggest, as we always do, that you get outdoors, wherever you're at. Go fishing, go hunting, take a kid with you, take a friend with you, and get off that social media in the sense of I'm just scrolling through Facebook when I'm hanging out. Go fishing for a little while. Try dropping the phone over here and not watching. And I know it sounds like, hey, what is he, or is he kidding me? He doesn't want me to watch this video. Do that later, you know. But when you're with somebody, give them the respect to actually enjoy their company. Do it outside. If you need something to help get ready for that, you know where to go. BlakelyFeedandSeed.com. If you are alone and you are bored and you want to watch some good content, just like and subscribe to our channel. Watch our video, watch our content. You'll know that we really enjoy this, and we believe you will too. That's a wrap.